So before we end, there's a fun segment because we've spoken about your past, your
Sure.
current. Let's just get a little fun game. It's called the Brew and Buzz with GulfBuzz. I have a set of questions. It's like a rapid fire. Just say what you like. All right. Favorite cricket ground you played at?
Oh man, I will never be able to do justice to this because I've played for 6 IPL teams. I've played in so many grounds across India that have been my home grounds. I've enjoyed all of them.
But one. You can have one.
Oh man, I would have to say Eden Gardens, guy.
Okay.
Eden Gardens in Kolkata. Easily my favorite ground.
Toughest bowler you've faced in your career?
Toughest bowler I have faced in my career has to be Morne Morkel. He's someone who was very tall. He's a sweet, gentle giant, but at his best, someone who made me feel like, oh, okay, this is going to be a little hard to deal with.
One batsman you admire the most?
Bro, these questions I can't do justice to, but from the 80s, Vivian Richards. From the 90s, Sachin Tendulkar. From the 2000s, Rahul Dravid. These are just a few.
Okay. Most memorable innings of your career?
I would have to say something that's truly memorable was my T20I debut against Pakistan in the World Cup. It's the first game where I got a 50 and we got the bowl out and won the game, which is a tied game. So for me, that game is very, very special.
Your go-to pre-match ritual?
I'm a very, very ritualistic kind of person during games. So I have a routine that I set for myself. But those routines are not set in stone. So I get to a place and then those routines kind of form themselves. And then I kind of follow those routines through the course of my stay in that one place. And if I go to another place, then based on the energy there, I set routines. But one of the things I always do is I go to a dressing room, I sit down, place my seat against a wall, my kit bag's on my right, my pads are on the left side of me, my backpack's on the left side of me, my shoes are on the left side of me. My bats, I carry 5 bats, my 5 bats are against the wall. So I'm very, very organized. And that's my ritual.
Best cricketing advice you've ever received?
Best cricketing advice I've ever received. Stay in the moment. Enjoy the game. Play it for the love of it.
If not a cricketer, what profession you would have chosen?
I probably would have been a tennis player, I think.
Okay, so into sports.
Yeah, into sport for sure. In some sport.
Okay. Funniest teammate you have played with?
Oh, funniest teammate I've played with. I'd have to say on top of the list would be Irfan Pathan and Harbhajan Singh.
Yeah?
Oh, both pranksters. Ifu and I are like husband and wife. Literally, Yusuf actually says,
इनके बीच में आप बोल नहीं सकते हो लाइक है ना एक हस्बैंड वाइफ किस तरह से फाइट करते हैं ना इस तरह से फाइट करते हैं हस्बैंड वाइफ का कैसा रहता है फाइट करते 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 एंड देन 1-2 घंटे के बाद दोनों बैठे होते हैं आराम से किसी का नहीं चलता राइट तो इनका दोनों का वैसा ही है ये अभी हम लोग कौन सा टूर्नामेंट लेजेंड वाला टूर्नामेंट खेल रहे थे और मैं भी बैठा हुआ था इरफान भी बैठा हुआ था ये भी बैठा आया ये रूम में आया और थोड़ी देर हुई सडनली ये लोग फाइट करना स्टार्ट कर दिया और मैं बैठ के ऐसे देख भैया आप लोगों के बीच में मैं नहीं बोल रहा तुमको जितना फाइट करना है करो और शाम को दोनों एक दूसरे को फोन करते हैं अरे किधर है कहाँ खाना खाया किधर जाना है
actually says that. And every time we're together, we'll be having like the best time. But inside 2 minutes, we'll be at each other's throats. And we share an absolute love-hate relationship that I'm sure goes into, I don't know, eons. But he's someone that I absolutely adore. He's a brother.
Favorite cricket memory from your childhood?
From my childhood, favorite cricket memory. I would have to say it's a little tenacious, but I'll share it with you. So I grew up in a volatile home, and I remember getting ready for a school final, and I just went into my room to change and come out. I changed and I came out, and I heard some loud thuds inside outside. So I came out and I saw milk all over the floor, furniture broken, chandelier broken, and I realized that something's happened and there's a fight that's happened at home. And then I leave home to go and play the finals of the school tournament. I score 100 and I come back home. We win that first final, the 3-match final. So we win the first final, come back home, and in the evening we've had a meal like nothing even happened in the morning. And for me, that's a memory that comes back to me because it changed the whole purpose of why I played cricket.
Yeah.
As a kid. As a kid, I played it for the love of the game. But that day, I remember sitting down. I still remember what I ate for food that day. I had chapati, some sabji, some chicken, and there was some raita. And that's what I had for dinner. I was sitting down and I said, hey, I just have to do this. My family will always be happy. And
Wow.
my purpose for playing cricket changed that day in a very deep manner. And then I had to, that only shifted, I must have been 12 at that point in time, but that shifted only at about 18 or 19 for me again.
Wow. One word to describe your playing style.
I'd say flamboyant.
Okay. Favorite cricket format? Test, ODI, or
Test,
T20?
man. Test. That is the best format. I know you won't relate, but Test. I would say, man, Test is the best format. Test is best.
Yeah. Most challenging match you've played in?
Plenty. So many matches that I've
Yeah.
played in have been really, really
But
hard.
one that is on top of your mind?
I would have to say again, a fun game was clearly the World Cup, the T20 World Cup final. That was a really tough game, and to become world champions after playing a game like that was phenomenal. Yeah, so for me, that game for sure.
And the last one, best cricketing moment of your career so far?
I'd have to say winning the World Cup in 2007. Yeah.